세러데이 쇼다운. 디플러스 기아 대 하나생명 e스포츠.
It's not sparking a lot of joy. Remember, Maokai's also flexible. And so now Peanut, he could go for his own Nocturne if he'd like to. Play whatever he'd like. Instead, Delight is going to go back to an old favorite here in the Leona, wanting to get a little bit more engage. And I think just relying on only Maokai isn't really enough. And should just work exactly how it says on the tin. Really interested to see how Hanwha's going to go as we hop into the Rift for game one. Like, drink? Perhaps gasoline? In order to make that one work?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that in my like medieval fantasy, but you know, maybe that like would be how it actually works. They just
but it's something about like they have a different gland that has like something that's flammable in it, taking Ignite. So he hasn't taken Ignite. So Huni is currently commentating. He's on the desk right now, so he's probably teaching the Korean community that he made a massive error.
Early game Wukong.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to take his Wolf Camp. That is Peanut that's able to steal that one away. And now Grizzly wanting to do some battle here. Does get a ward over. Peanut is going to spot that one out.
And this is what you were talking about, the winning lanes. You have a winning lane topside in the early levels. You have Tristana into the early Azir. And so Peanut can just do this.
Yeah.
Who can help him? No one can help Grizzly. Like, he is just on his own. And so Peanut's just going to take away some of these camps here. And Grizzly is going to try to just go find value elsewhere. Maybe punish Chovy for his overextension here in mid.
Well, Chovy is pretty low. And Grizzly going to look to Scry to see what's going on. Does see that that blue buff is still up and available. And Grizzly gets the bad news that his Krug camp is also gone.
Take a look at this one more time when he sees...
와우, 내 샷골까지 털었었고.
Yeah, wow, he took all even my Krugs.
Puts that dragon to use. And I think, you know, it's going to be a slow early game. It always was, based on what Hanwha Life Esports have drafted. It's Emperor's Divide is going to throw Chovy back. He's going to flash. There's the Buster Shot, as he's still standing on Sand Soldiers, so not wanting to do too much battle here with this Azir.
A Rumble ult.
Yeah, Magnastorm is going to hit towards the bottom side. Featherstorm comes down. There's the Killer Instinct from Viper as Pays is going to flash to get into position. Viper holds on to his. There's the flash forward from Delight. Don't know about that one. It's very aggressive. Gets the flash out with the Solar Flare that only just got picked up.
And then press the equalizer on top of it. Life looking for a flank, will be spotted.
Gonna be a 4v5 just for a little bit as Zeka is looking to make his way over. Full vision on the Azir as he gets out of the way. There's the flash, Emperor's Divide. They saw it. The Magnastorm picks them up, and that's first blood going to Viper. He'll take another one as well as Gen G get obliterated. Chovy was nowhere in sight.
He wasn't there.
And they knew.
And they also knew that the focal point for Genji in this fight was an early Nature's Grasp and Equalizer combo. Catch Genji with their pants down. Yeah, you'll get that early lead.
All right, Viper could be in a little bit of trouble. Does cleanse immediately. His Solar Flare not going to get the stun, but does do a decent amount of work. But still, Grizzly is going to make his way in. That is going to be a kill going over to Life. But now Peanut, can you actually get anything back? As Void Seeker will find Pays.
That's pretty late.
This is aggressive as Life is going to Magnet Storm. They dive in. It's another Emperor's Divide. This time it's on to Pays. He flashes though, gets himself to relative safety, and Grizzly not going to be going anywhere. That's 2 kills for Gen G. And this time the Emperor's Divide play did not work. Buster Shot gets Zeka out of his potential. Teleport as he now looks to try and escape. It's going to, you know, be a little bit of a walk before that does happen, but Gen G answer back in a huge way. As Chovy has to flash in the end, but he's going to be able to pick up the kill onto his opposite number. Hanwha Life Esports kind of flopped that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is a big deal. Like, this is that map control I was talking about. Chovy has no idea.
I think Chovy may struggle to be alive. Magnastorm is going to pull him back. There's the Emperor's Divide to squish him into the wall, and that will pick up the kill onto the Tristana.
Might actually work.
Yeah, as there's the all-out from Kingen, pulls him back with the Q. Now Viper, Killer Instinct comes in, and that is going to be Kingen picking up the kill with the help of his AD carry.
So many different champions, and
front to back. He can also back to front.
Yeah,
you know,
he communicates like we can kill this guy topside. Viper though,
yeah,
cast a curse.
We can also cast a curse. Yeah, we're pretty good at it. He's just going to stick around that lane for just a little bit too long. Teleport going to come in as Zeka looking for that flank angle. The Buster shot to try and get Grizzly out of there, but he does manage to go into his Warrior Trickster. There's the equalizer, but the Magnet Storm massive once again as Emperor's Divide comes down one more time. Another flash from POG though is going to get him to relative safety, and this time Gen G will not be bamboozled. There'll be a pickup there of a kill onto POG, but I have a feeling that Gen G are still absolutely all right with it, and yeah, maybe, you know, some of Viper's ex-teammates might let him live, but they're not going to be as accommodating to the rest of his teammates. Take that one team fight around the Herald and run with it. What I didn't really factor in, okay, Emperor's Divide is going to come through. Viper will turn up. There's some immediate teleports to come down here as they need to kill Doran. They do manage to take him down, but there's the Buster shot. Chovy is trying to outplay them, picks up the double now as Kingen tries to get out of this alcove, and Chovy grabs the triple.
Is all he needs to turn that into a triple kill. Easy play here from Gen G. Chovy with the aggressive teleport calls this game, and they have been paying off. Grizzly gets the bounty, but...
There we go. Does interrupt Chovy as he's trying to dash after him. As I think this is going to be a Grizzly Wild Ride type situation here. As he's looking for that... Oh! Out of vision, kind of cute. As he might have actually just escaped. He did. And Chovy not going to get over that wall. And now Grizzly going to go, oh, spotted.
Thanks for 15 gold.
He's going to go back to it again. Although, if he does die here, he is actually going to be executed, so it's fine. And the Sapling slowing him down. The Wukong so difficult for him to get involved.
He just can't
engage. Takes a blast cone though. Let's see whether this is going to be enough. There's the engage from Kingen this time as the Magnet Storm does come through. Chovy gets over the wall as Viper. He's going to ult to try and kill his old teammate. It's Zeka that picks that one up, but unfortunately there are too many carries on this Gen G team, and POG's not going to be taken out this time. That's going to be the ace. Kill participation pretty close between the two, but Chovy this time winning on that metric as well, as Viper is going to be discovered here by Peanut, and I have a feeling the tree is just going to stop him from having a good time. Burnt down by Doran, held in place by Peanut. His composition just soaks that aggro so beautifully. Another equalizer comes down. Solar Flare paired alongside it gorgeously. That's the knockback from the third Q. Hummerlife Esports keeping themselves alive this time as okay, Grizzly, he's going to burn down, but does take out his opposite number. And a 1-for-1, I guess you'll take that if you're Hummerlife.
Yeah.
Still, these siege minions are really doing some work.
And, I mean, now Chovy's coming down. You've got to be respectful here, Hanwha. Yeah, there's no Maokai, but they still have two incredibly fed 80 carries and a Rumble with 14 stacks of Majais.
Yep, and Peanut had already ulted, right? So, you know.
Yeah. Is he really a champion?
What more use is he? He's just, he's going to come back up. And, of course, Grizzly is there alongside him. So, 4v4, Gen G's still able to put on as much pressure as they would like. Teleport to come through, though, immediately. And Hanwha trying to keep them here in this 4v5 situation now, as Grizzly has just respawned. Kingen, can you find an all-out onto a priority target is the question. The answer is you don't have a chance.
The best defense is a good offense. Doran just puts the equalizer in first, and then they're just going to put Chovy topside here and take out an inhib, just completely circumventing Hanwha Life. Teleports behind you, nothing personal, team, but we are looking for a 1-0 here.
Yeah, looking to try and finish it off right now is okay. Chovy going to correctly buffer this time around. Life is going to explode almost literally there as Grizzly taking so much damage. He flashes, he goes gold, and the Emperor's Divide is avoided though by Chovy. Flashes out of the way, and Viper is now going to be destroyed by his former mid laner. Zeka on the turret taking more damage though, because that equalizer is one heck of a barbecue. Still, he is going to be able to kill Doran. And now try and skate over and stop POG from killing his Nexus. But I have a feeling he's not going to be able to stop the rest of Gen G from taking that 50 gold. And there it is, 1-0 in the series. An absolute statement here.
That's when you know that Tristana did a lot of work in this game. And Chovy absolutely did. Look, they've got Annie set up, Aatrox here, resets for Viego and Xayah. While I don't really associate Annie with the firepower that Zeka normally brings us, I do think this is a good draft for Hanwha Life, and I think it's a well-rounded composition.
Who we've seen what he can do on this particular champion. Dangerous stuff here. Let's jump into game number 2.
But Atlas, I look at these setups here, and I want to be hopeful for Hanwha Life because of where he is right now as Peanut's looking for level 3.
This is a dangerous dive. Let's see whether they can make it work as the crashdown does come forward. They take a fair bit of time, but there it is. Peanut just tanks the right amount of shots.
That's so many
Life
minions.
Is just getting corralled. Does get a decent knock-up. The Ignite comes down. Delight is very dead. And will Peanut survive? Oh, he doesn't even pick up the aggro. So 2 for 1. In the end, you'll be feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, absolutely.
Doran is ganking Zeka.
And so that's 2 kills early with all of the CS denied as well, as he has caught up.
Both of the kills going to Pays as well. What a rough time. As anyway, Grizzly is going to be able to stun up Peanut here. Also manages to get his Raptor camp, but Chovy's coming on over. We're going to see more fighting as Viper is very far up. Is going to have to flash. There are a whole bunch of minions, but Pays seems to not care. He's just going to kill Viper again. 0-2 now for the Zaya. Quite a lot.
And I mean, this is just, I don't want to say it's done, but it's pretty much done, Atlas. I mean, 3 kills on the Kaisa in 5 minutes.
No. You're getting a little bit Zeri. It's no. It's not quite that bad, but it is pretty close.
It's pretty bad, especially when we consider that Jax is also having a good time. Or Tristana, which we've seen Pays also play quite a bit of, is Grizzly. This is optimistic at the moment, a little bit optimistic, but let's see if his teammates come over. They're coming.
They do manage to turn the lights off here on this particular ward. That means Viper's going to be able to get in there unnoticed. As there's a killer instinct for Pays, and that is just a dead Aatrox. And Humble Life, they're going to get the flash. Tibbers, there's the battle dance forward as well. So Chovy's going to go down also. And Genji just going to set up the Nature's Grasp and guarantee themselves Shelly. So that means it's a 1 for 1. And the Rift Herald goes over to Genji, thus them winning this one out.
Yeah, 2,000 gold, the lead still here. A 4th kill for Pays.
Here onto Chovy in the mid lane. Chovy ahead in farm, surprise. As, oh dear, I've seen this movie before. Didn't go great as he umbrally dashes to try and escape, but Peanut's flashing forward, finds a twisted advance. Some Infernal Chains do come down as Kingen wants to be able to find this. Does manage to get the 3rd Q, but there is a counter-strike, and that is an empower for the kill. And Doran will be able to take that one, so 0-2 now for Kingen, and that is 1,000 kills for Doran. Congratulations. The 4th highest as far as top laners are concerned.
The 4-1 just becomes so incredible as Kingen in trouble.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Does fear all of the minions, but that's the flash forward from Doran. Grabs the solo bolo. And yeah, Zeka not going to bite off more than he can shoot. Okay, Hanwha will be able to find Peanut. They with some dangerous popcorn chickens. That is going to be Zeka picking up that kill. Makes him 1-0-1 so far this game. There is life left in this team, Wolf.
Yeah, but this first brick going over to Genji at the same time. Let's see if they can maybe turn this into a pick onto Doran as well. As Chovy actually doesn't get that last plate. Here we go, Doran. No TP.
Tibbers running on through. There's the knock-up. Great work. But the Jax, oh, is he able to get one of the kills back? The answer is no, as now Grizzly has turned into him. He's got his own counter-strike now as Heartbreaker comes forward. They take down the Viego. But now Life is dashing after Chovy, trying to grab that one. And Delight, I think, will die. That is the Aatrox trying to get one back as now Pays looking to go on cleanup duty. Oh man, if he lands a couple of Void Seekers, they could all die. There's the Killer Instinct onto Life, gets that auto. Kingen, not long for the world, and that is a double here as the Garbage Man comes through and packs them all up. And Viper now does get the cannon, but it is definitely defense stations here for Harmer Life. As the Rift Herald is going to be started. Second going to go down is now Zeka. He does have his Tibbers, but that is just, it's going to be a 1 for 1 no matter what. So Doran's already done his job. They do manage to take him down in the end. But Genji, they'll be able to get themselves the Rift Herald. They're looking for further siege on this mid-outer turret. Yeah, he's getting to work on that one. Surely going to help out here as Tibbers is not going to find a stun onto Doran as Nature's Grasp now flying forward. Oh, Viper. Does manage to Captain Jack at least a little bit of it. Does flash away. Okay, never mind. He duped him.
But another charge going to come through regardless here. So still value, still got the flash and cleanse.
And I mean, the Zaya's going the wrong direction.
Nowhere safe.
So Grizzly is really dead, and now Viper might be dead. But he's also going to have to waste a lot of his time take this one down. Zeka walks over a ward. Delight just playing bouncer here as he's Hex flashing, looking for an opportunity. There's the Magnet Storm right in there, and Viper, he's already used his ultimate. There goes Grizzly, he just explodes. It's a decent cleanse, but it's just not enough. Double from FaZe here already. As Kingen, he's gonna get CC'd and slaughtered. Does get over the wall, but there's the triple. For FaZe, is that the quadri? Yes, it is.
Wait.
Is this now the penta? Just like last time, he does throw out the Void Seeker, but he dies as well. I like the zoom in. Thank you very much for that one, Jonah Strong.
Like he's just shooting fish in a barrel. He wants the penta.
Penta.
He's like,
He's like, oh, the tower, no.
yeah, he just doesn't even care.
And Zeka is going to go golden to stop the potential shock blast that did actually miss, but probably would have killed him. Hama are now just dealing with the fact that they have an open front door, and there's a very, very strong Gen G with a Baron bearing down on them. That is a great Infernal Chain as they get the knock up as well. Viper collects this one onto Delight.
King and Sultan.
How many times are the sequels better than the first one, Wolf? Because we're up to like the fourth movie, and I think it's getting stale. As okay, Life is going to dive in. Doran
for Nexus, question mark?
Yeah, he breaks his stopwatch. He's going to get knocked up a few times. Counter-Strike doesn't work against Zeka's Q. So I guess there that is.
Let's see who they can maybe potentially pick here as Kingen realizes it before the rest of the squad.
Oh, Zeka going to have his backstop. That means everyone has to stop because otherwise, and these Void Seekers starting to land. As soon as they hit onto Viper, that's when you know that it's bad news. As Chovy going to avoid the tippers. There's the Magnet Storm, and now they're in the blender. That is going to be the first kill for FaZe. Can he get the penta this time? Is the question. The answer is absolutely not, as everybody else is taking them, and in goes FaZe. His anger and aggression taken out onto Viper. That is going to be the ace. Only a double for FaZe, but he's going to have to settle with it because this game, ladies and gentlemen, is just over. Gen G 2-0, well and truly hot on the heels of KT, assuming KT are going to be able to continue winning their games here in the LCK, because as of right now, you have New King moving into right now being just the only option you can really go towards.
Yeah, it's insane how strong our top two supports are. Life.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POG Interview translation. We are here joined by Chovy and FaZe on the side of Gen G, who were the first ones to reach 16 wins with a third consecutive victory. You guys have reclaimed first place. How do you feel, FaZe? We got first place back? Oh, I'm really happy about reclaiming rank 1. And I'm even happier about a clean 2-0 victory. And we are reaching the end of the regular season. Today was such an important match for you, for maintaining a good form for the playoffs. So with the new meta, how have you guys been practicing? We've been trying to adjust to the new patch and trying to utilize the champions that are more suitable for the meta. And we definitely did believe that the match starting from today is actually what matters the most, and I'm actually pretty happy about today. And Chovy, you got unanimous POG with Tristana. You had so many kills, you were high up on the damage chart after scaling very well. How did the build give you so much damage output? I feel like Tristana, once she scales well, she does do a lot of damage just by autoing, but what matters the most is positioning. And in game 1, there was a play that had the Doran and Chovy do a high five. Let's take a look at the replay right here. And in a 2 versus 3, you guys got a triple kill. So what was the communication with Doran like? Instead of talking to Doran, this was when I tried, when we tried our best, and then we were able to communicate just which spells the opponent don't have. So that's probably why, because Doran did everything that he could do in that moment. And Doran earned 1,000 kills today. Despite him not being here physically, would you like to send a message for him?
도란 선수도 2,000킬까지 가야 하니까 도란 선수가 또 1,000킬에 만족할
도란,
그런 남자가 아니라서
you know, congratulations, but I know he's not satisfied with just 1,000 kills. I'm sure he is already on his way to 2,000 kills.
지금 건강은 좀 괜찮은가요?
How has Doran been feeling lately?
보니까 예, 많이 뭐 좋은 것
Based on
같더라고요,
how he's
건강이.
performed
그렇게
today, I
큰
feel like
걱정 안
he's
해도 될 것
doing
같아요.
really good.
네, 1000킬과도
There's really no need to worry about him. He's doing really well.
페이즈 선수도 현재 데뷔한 지 1년도 안 됐잖아요. 그럼
Paige, with you debuting in the LCK for less than a year, you already have 519 kills under your belt, so you must be so proud of yourself. What are your thoughts on this record so far?
했다고 들었을 때 뭔가
And when I heard that Doran got 1,000 kills, it's been a while since Doran debuted. And I thought maybe 1,000 kills is not that big, so maybe I can catch up to him pretty soon. And Chobi, you are smiling, it seems. What are your thoughts on Paige's kills? 519 is a lot, but you know, given that I have already gotten so many kills, it doesn't feel like it's a lot.
제 키를 따라잡으려고 그때 위협을 가하면 좀 느낌이 올 것 같아요.
You know, I feel like when Paige tries to catch up to my number of kills, maybe he'll feel like it's a lot of kills now. And in game 2, with the very early bot dive, with the opponent knowing Peanut's location, did you know that this dive would be a success?
커버를 안 오면 잡을 수 있을 거라 생각했고 근데
We knew that as long as the opponent doesn't counter gank, we would be able to win. And we knew that we told ourselves that even with a trade, a 1-for-1 trade, it would be an advantage for us. But it was actually something that went even better than we thought. And in the second half of game 2, there was a moment where Paige's Kaisa died to Annie for a pentakill attempt. We have to review that, right? And after Paige, we saw that Peanut and Chobi were pinging your Kaisa a million times. So what did this ping mean? It didn't really mean much. It was just really funny how he ended up dying. So we were like, oh, when else would we be ping him this many times? So we just went for it. Please, 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 please.
네, 너무 아쉬워하는 것 같은데 혹시 아쉬워하는
You were so disappointed. So would you like to say anything to Paige?
근데 너는 킬을 많이 먹어서 펜타의 기회가 많으니까.
Paige, I mean, you're really good at getting kills, so you probably have a lot of chance to get pentakills in the future. Honestly, I don't think I get enough chances for a pentakill, but I'm sure you'll get another one very soon. And Paige, so what is your takeaway from this play? I feel like whenever I get a quadra, I don't see anything else. I can't think of anything else, but my focus is on a pentakill. So I really thought I was going to be able to get this pentakill, but I'm really sad I didn't get one. Genji displayed such flawless performance. Are you guys satisfied with it today? There were rooms for improvement, but I'm definitely satisfied that we were able to win. I feel like once we brush up a bit more, we'll be able to display an even better performance in the playoffs. And for rank 1, you guys must defeat OK Savings Bank Brians and also wait for how the KT match goes. So what is your resolution? We have to maintain our performance
다음 경기도
and
이길
move
수 있도록
into the
열심히
playoffs
하겠습니다.
with it.
네, 페이지
So we'll
선수도
make sure that we
부탁드릴게요.
put in enough
저도
effort
좋은 경기력으로
to keep
다음
it
경기 이기는 게 목표이고
in
그래서
pace.
플레이오프까지 잘 이어서
My goal
좋은
is
모습
to maintain
보여드리도록
my
하겠습니다.
performance and
네, 박수
do well in the
부탁드립니다.
playoffs. So we'll make sure to
네,
do our
저희도 제 NC
best.
선수들 응원하겠습니다. 다시 한번 승리 축하드립니다.
And this will be the end of the interview with Chovy and Pace, and back to the space.